You've never seen such an extraordinary backpack. Opening it was like entering a surreal dream. After delivering the face wash, she felt lost, like a deer out of place. Ultimately, they chose truth or dare with beer, ready for a race to avoid responsibility. The loser obeys the winner or confesses. She solemnly warned that if they decided to choose dare, she would respond without mercy. This is truly very private indeed. Yet, strangely enough, I find you cutest in the third option. And honestly, I didn't even get it myself. It made me want to hurl. Their feelings heated up during the game, and Ying mustered courage to spill her heart. As time passed, Chunshi seemed to step out of her world. Ying won again, but Chunshi dared to ask to be carried to bed this time. To her surprise, she didn't hesitate, as if following an order, gently scooping Ying into her arms. Blushed brightly, feeling unusually shy. Then came the final game. Ying won again. After the intimate moment, she decisively chose truth, saying, "I. I've really been feeling pretty awful. Do you have any advice?" This question directly hit on Chanshi's deepest fear, because she found unbelievable items in the bag, stuffed with various unidentifiable drugs and potions. At that moment, Chanshu couldn't believe her eyes. It turned out this refreshingly cheerful girl had a fear of death deep inside. Faced with this unsolved mystery, she chose dare once again. "You might as well join me in bed. Resisting is futile." That night, they slept together in silence. Next morning, she got a call, realizing her trip with her bestie was blown. Luckily, her friend was quick-witted and covered it up. Her bestie was baffled about the trip with Chanshu. Her friend demanded a good explanation on her return. After packing, they prepared to leave. Ying invited her for a winter trip, and Chanshu agreed confidently. This caught Ying off guard. To see Chanshu finally step out of her world made her feel a glimmer of happiness. But once home, she transformed. She started waiting for Ying to text her first. After the holidays, her friend couldn't hold back her temper and confronted Chanshu, who chose silence that time. However, that trip pleased Ying, so she invited Chanshu over under the pretext of borrowing books. While they were engaged in playing video games together, Liang unexpectedly posed an extremely profound and puzzling question, which sent a wave of ominous foreboding through Chanshu's mind, prompting him to decide to depart as soon as he had borrowed the necessary books. But then, Ying hugged her from behind, craving an adventure with someone she didn't like. Chanshu initially wanted to refuse, but recalled her friend's words. After days together, she accepted. But in the next moment, Ying burst out laughing. It turned out it was all a joke. Chanshu felt like a clown, unable to suppress the flood of emotions. Finally, she threw Ying onto the bed. Ying thought it was a joke, but seeing Chanshu's serious face, she regretted her actions immediately. It wasn't until Ying left, sadly, that Chanshu snapped back. She hastily packed her bag and fled, while Ying was heartbroken. Once outside, she felt guilty about her impulsiveness. Just then, the class leader appeared, and seeing Chanshu tucked under Ying's arm raised her sister. That's when she suddenly realized that Ying's ex-boyfriend was actually the class leader, and precisely at that moment, Ying also heard the noise and dashed out in a hurry. She couldn't care less about the class leader's concern and went straight to Chanshu, drawing a line with the class leader. Seeing this, she could only quietly leave with her sitting on the ground. Chanshu felt like a total joke, thinking she shouldn't get too entangled with anyone. This way, she wouldn't burden anyone. Ying felt heartache seeing her negative, believing it was the accumulation of choices, not fate. Countless past choices had woven them together, and long ago, Ying had already fallen for her. She simply feared that once she was gone, Chanshu would endure the deep pain of yearning all by himself, and as a result, she never mustered the courage to confess her love. "I sincerely apologize for what happened earlier. Thank you very much." What? The next day was still a beautiful day. They kept checking off items on their bucket list, but oddly enough, Many things were new to Chunchu, and their relationship shifted subtly. Soon after, she was reborn from a haunting, fearing Chunchu's visit. However, when she opened the door, she saw an unbelievable scene, Ying doing relaxation exercises, caught by Chunchu. Seeing this, she blushed with embarrassment. Her parents overreacted to her hospitalization, and pretty much everyone was in on it. Yet she still requested the hospital to keep her illness a secret, including from her dear friend. The two resumed their card games, during which Chunchu asked her a deep question: what is the meaning of life, anyway? After thinking, she shared her insight, all heard clearly by her friend outside. Ying believed that in her world, life wasn't so complicated. It was full of the joys and sorrows shared between people. Because of everyone, she was here. These words touched Chunchu, and Ying leaned in again, not joking this time. Suddenly, a friend barged in, angrily accusing Chunchu. Seeing the danger, Ying helped her escape quickly. Later, she heard that Yingling's discharge had been postponed, leaving Chunchu unable to deceive her own heart any longer. She snuck into the hospital, but Yingling led her out, revealing a hidden gem on the back mountain. If she didn't bring her crush there, she would regret it forever. Chunchu decided not to hide anymore and boldly confessed her love, leaving Yingling momentarily stunned. At that moment, a light shone on their faces as dazzling fireworks erupted in the sky, illuminating their faces with various colors. Both were in awe of the spectacular fireworks display, and Chunchu took the initiative to hug Yingling. At that moment, her heart felt like blooming flowers, a rich warmth indicating she understood this feeling was even more beautiful, hinting at a future full of unlimited possibilities.